Happy Yom Teruah again, everybody. Okay, this is my second video on Yom Teruah, which is today, the day of shofar blast and shouting, Day of Remembrance. Last video, I wasn't sure what it was about. I looked it up, and I believe that I have a clue this time. The Day of Remembrance is not us remembering something, it's Yahweh remembering us. And it's not remember as in I forgot, it's remember as in think about, to call to mind. So we are shouting and blowing shofar blasts to get Yahweh's attention. That's part of it. I left off with my last video. I had just referenced 1 Thessalonians. I am going to go to 2 Thessalonians now. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 1 through 12. Now regarding the arrival of our Master Yeshua HaMashiach, which means Yoshua, which means Yahweh's rescue. His first name means Yahweh's rescue. And HaMashiach is a title meaning the anointed one, and refers to him being a priest, which is a community support, which is kind of the one who stands before Yahweh doing the things that Yahweh has instructed him to do. And it's also king. And I was just watching a video, very interesting. It's talking about how this king, it's basically his subjects have to be voluntary, so it cannot be a tyrant. He has to be it has to be a voluntary position, and it's not king as it is so much a like who he is as it is a job description. He's king. What do you do? Well, I king. That's my job. I king. That's the work I do. So, now regarding the arrival of our Master Yeshua HaMashiach and our being gathered to be with him, we ask you, brothers and sisters, not to be easily shaken from your composure or disturbed by any kind of ruach, which is breath or character or essence, or message or letter allegedly from us, to the effect that the day of the Master is already here. Let no one deceive you in any way, because that day won't arrive until the rebellion comes, and the man of Torahlessness, the man who does not have Torah, nothing Torah about him, Torah being the instructions of Yahweh. The man of Torahlessness is revealed, the son of destruction. He opposes and exalts himself above every so-called God or powerful authority or object of worship, and as a result he takes his seat in Yahweh's temple, displaying himself as God or as Yahweh. I'm not exactly sure which way it should read, but going on. Verse 5. Surely you recall that I used to tell you these things while I was still with you, and so you know what holds him back, so that he will be revealed in his own time. Because the hidden power of Torahlessness is already at work. However, the one who holds him back will do so until he is taken out of the way. And then the Torahless one will be revealed, whom Yahweh, or the Master, I'm not sure which it should be, will destroy by the breath of his mouth and wipe out by the manifestation of his arrival. The arrival of the Torahless one will be by Hashatan, or the adversary, or the enemies, working with all kinds of miracles and signs and false wonders, and with every kind of evil deception directed against those who are perishing, or being destroyed, because they found no place in their hearts for the truth so as to be saved. Now that perishing, and I said being destroyed, it could just mean perishing as in like dying. Consequently, Yahweh of Elohim, Yahweh of powerful authority, sends on them a deluding influence so that they will believe what is false. And so all of them who have not believed the truth, but have delighted in bad, evil, what's wrong, will be condemned. They'll basically be sentenced to death. Let me see if I finished up with that. Yes, I did. Interesting. I think I read it because of the arrival of the Master Yeshua HaMashiach, which is very pertinent to Yom Teruah. Going back actually a couple more Psalms or Tehillim. This is Tehillah, chapter 95, verses 1 through 3. Come, let's sing for joy to Yahweh. Let's shout out praises to our protector who delivers us. Let's enter his presence with thanksgiving. Let's shout out to him in celebration. For Yahweh is a great, awesome, powerful authority. A great and awesome king who is superior to all other powerful authorities, all other gods. That's Tehillah 95. And Tehillah 98, verses 4 through 6. Shout out praises to Yahweh, all the earth. Break out in a joyful shout and sing. Sing to Yahweh, accompanied by a harp and the sound of music, with trumpets and the blaring of the ram's horn, the shofar. Shout out praises, or shout out looking to Yahweh as your guiding light. Before the King, Yahweh. Yahweh, the ultimate King. This is mostly just a wrap-up, since I did a previous video that was like half an hour long. But, Yom Teruah. The day, I believe, that Yeshua initially came, that the messengers from heaven came down en masse and announced his arrival, being born wrapped up in cloth and laid in a feeding trough, and the day when he will return. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. Don't know exactly how soon, but very possibly soon. He will return in the sky with armies of messengers from Yahweh, and he will clean this place up. Looking forward to that. Makes me sad to see our world in such chaos, but it's not going to last. It's only temporary. Now, I know that the Jewish tradition is to call Yom Teruah Rosh Hashanah, which means the beginning of the year, or the head of the year, I believe. And they think of it as the birthday of the world, which I think is very interesting, and I think it could be applicable in that. Now, whether or not it's the birthday of the world in the past, I have no idea, but I think it would make sense that it has to do with the rebirth of the world, and how our world will be reborn, and all of the gunk, all of the trash, all of the yuck that we see around us will be done away with. It will be a thing of the past, a distant memory, and I am looking forward to that. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to add. Love this day. We will be made new. All of us. Now, perhaps not all at the same time. I'm not sure. I'm going to look into that more. But I know all of us will be made new. Now, however many of us have to go through cleansing first, that may happen. But hope is universal. Across the board, hope for everyone. We are all Yahweh's children. And Yahweh has plans for all of us. So, happy Yom Teruah. I hope that you have had a good Yom Teruah, a good festival day. I know that Yahweh loves you, regardless of whatever plans He has for you. And I'm excited to make videos for the upcoming feasts. Happy festival, happy Yom Teruah. Have a good day, have a good life. Thank you, and I will talk to you later. Shalom, shalom. Bye for now. Bye. Thanks.